Good morning, Internet. It has been 12 days since Minecraft announced the Cushion, a new placeable block entity that you can, that's right, sit on. Ever since this announcement came out about the Cushion, I've wanted to implement it into a LEGO Minecraft build. So today I am happy and excited to announce that I have done just that. And if you would like to see how I did it, well, you better stay for the rest of the video because we're about to get to it. Alright, so if we look at our reference images here, I pulled this one up. You can see that the Cushion is 1, 2, 3, 4 low quality pixels tall, and Minecraft blocks are 16 pixels tall, which means that this is a quarter of a Minecraft block in height. Now, we have to try and figure out how to create a quarter of height, or as close as we can get to it, of this, which is 5 plates, or 1 and 0.25 plates total to create a cushion. I'm gonna say our best bet would probably be to grab a bracket for half a plate of height. That'll make it 1.5 plates tall, not 1.25 plates, but you know, that's close enough. Now, because this reference image is using a white cushion, I'm going to look for the best color to replicate white. I do think that while light bluish gray does look pretty close to white, I think that white's probably going to be our best bet to create an accurate looking white color compared to Minecraft. And the hard part's going to be getting that bit in the middle there. Now, we have a lot of options. I know I went straight to the tile, but I mean, we could do like, you know, 4 1x1 tiles, or, you know, 2 2x2 tiles, or, you know, I mean, you know, one of these. No, I think that's too big, actually. Plates modified. Let's look at these. We could do one of those. Oh, but that overlaps. That doesn't look very good. We could do, no, that looks awful. Man, there's so many different options for, like, plates and stuff. I might actually go with, this might be, like, a crazy take, since I know I said it looked awful, but I feel like that little pip in the middle kind of looks like that in the middle right there. I don't know if anyone else sees that, but I just feel like that looks really good. All right, now I'm going to pretend that this has been placed outside in the grass. And that means we're going to have to create a little foundation for it. Because as you can see, unfortunately, there's this bit sticking out here at the bottom. And I just kind of feel like that, I don't know, that doesn't really look like the cushion in the game. Like, if you look at the cushion, like, let's look at the reference image, right? It looks really flat, and then there isn't a part sticking out here. But this version actually has a part sticking out here, and I don't think that looks very accurate to the game. So, let's modify this a little bit. So I'm going to create this little donut looking thing here. It's not actually a donut, it's just 4 Lego plates, but it looks kind of like a donut. And I'm just going to see, oh, you know what I could do? Alright, I just want to show you guys the progress I've made so far. I hope you didn't mind that really long time lapse. The tile, it comes off half a plate right here. And I added an extra tile because I'm actually going to need to put one more layer of tiles here to create the grass. And I feel like once we do that, yeah, that's going to look exactly like a cushion. That's going to look exactly like a cushion. Now, we could do grass. We could decide to put it in a swamp or maybe like a jungle biome. I'm going to just go for like a plains biome, which I think is like a green color like that. Now, here's the tricky part. I'm kind of a completionist, and I kind of want to put my all into these videos. I don't want to give you some like lazy, took me 10 minutes to make kind of video on one single block in Minecraft. So I'm actually going to go ahead and make all 16, you heard me right, all 16 different colors. So for example, for I think light gray, we could probably use light bluish gray. Yeah, I think that looks pretty accurate. Here, we'll just go down all of these and see how many of these we can make. Like for like regular gray, we could just use like dark bluish gray. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And for black, I'm thinking, here's the thing. Dark bluish gray does look pretty similar to black, but I actually think that black might be a better fit for black. Yeah, that looks perfect. Before I get too carried away though, I actually want to bring out a few friends. So I'm gonna make a Steve, and I'm gonna sit him down in all of these, and then I'm gonna just keep copying and pasting until we have all 16 colors. All right, there we go. We've got Steve. Now I'm actually gonna have him sitting I was kind of considering like having him like standing or maybe like crouching or you know, just kind of like, there's a whole bunch of options that we have, but I think sitting works the best here because in Minecraft, this is actually based in the video game Minecraft, and in that game you can actually sit on these cushions, and that's something that people in the community of this game Minecraft seem to really enjoy, and I kind of want to honor that, you know what I mean? See, like, that's not what I want to do. Like, that would look kind of weird. I'm thinking if I just go, there we go. See, that's perfect. Move his head around a little bit and make them all just look a little different. You know, I don't want them to all, because, you know, if you're playing Minecraft with friends, you typically, like, you do different things. Sometimes you do the exact same thing at the exact same time for like a brief moment, but usually you don't. Usually you just kind of do your own actions, and I feel like I really want to emulate the way that the game is played, so I'm trying to like emulate the way that the game is played. So let's just here, we'll shuffle the orders of these around to really make it look different, and we're gonna just recolor all of these to a beautiful rainbow. Like, you know, for the red cushion, we could probably use red. For the orange cushion, oh, let me select them. I'm thinking for the orange cushion, we could actually use orange. If that's, yeah, that looks pretty accurate. And I think yellow would be a good fit for the yellow cushion. And I'm just gonna keep going down the line until, you know, I have all the colors that I need. So, I hope you don't mind, but I'm actually gonna go into a time lapse now for this part, and I'll be back. All right, and we're back. And actually, I think I'm ready to go into rendering time. You know, this was a this was a difficult mock. It took a lot of thinking, a lot of problem solving. You know, how was I going to make the cushion look right? How was I going to get it the right height? How was I going to pose all the minifigures? You know, what colors was I going to use? Like, for the blue cushion, shockingly, I went with blue. Like, you know, I'm not sure that everyone would have done that. So, you know, I'm hoping I don't get too many critiques for, you know, my design choices here. But anyways, you know, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. This mock, you know, this took a while, and it really means a lot to me that you took time out of your day to watch me make this thing. I'm really proud of it, and I hope you like it, and I really appreciate it, so thank you so much. I'm gonna go into rendering time now, but if you are thirsty for more Lego Minecraft videos, you can just look in my channel, and I've made some videos in the past, so thank you for watching.